On the last radio transmission, I heard information about a refuge. Military extracted as many people as possible.
I have noticed that the film was shot in the Northern Cape. I would just like to congratulate you on promoting the province.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. What was your inspiration behind the film?
Well, we all know about the pandemic that struck in 2020. And as much as we knew what it was about, we actually, in the same breath, we actually knew little about what was really happening. Like, there's a virus, but you don't know what's happening behind the virus. So I think the most appropriate word would be, or title rather, would be The Unknown. The film, from start to finish, doesn't really tell you what it's about. And I think that's really where I drew all the information as well as the inspiration from.
I love you.
We did not know what we were facing as a nation. And in the movie, we actually don't know what we're facing, what is behind us. There was this creature that was later revealed, but up until the point it was revealed, we did not know what we were dealing with.
Could you tell us a bit more about the movie for those of us who like doing research before committing?
Okay. Well, the movie is basically about this character, Ron, which is me. He lost a lot. He lost his wife, according to the storyline. He basically lost everything, everyone he loved. He meets this boy, Bully. Bully also lost a lot, but he has a different attitude towards life. He's still positive, and he's not looking at all the reasons in the world to be angry at everyone and everything.
Well, I don't know much, but my teacher once said, if life gives you lemons, you just make lemonade. That was my thing.
So these two characters meet along the line, and somehow they really draw from each other. I think Ron draws in the positivity that Bully brought to the scene. And Bully met this angry old man. This guy is just full of nonsense. He doesn't laugh. He doesn't do anything that's normal,
Can I take the bike with me?
No, Bully.
Please, Ron.
No. We're not having that conversation again.
So, in a way, I think Ron disciplined Bully, but then Bully put some positivity over the situation, over the pandemic and everything that they faced together while walking this journey. So they were complete opposites in the sense that Ron was this angry guy and Bully was this cheerful, joyful little young man.
How did you manage being the producer, director, camera operator, and the main character of the movie?
Filling all those positions wasn't easy at all, because having the story in your mind, the creative side of the story in your mind as a writer, then having to be the technical advisor, with all my experience being a cameraman as well as a sound engineer, bringing all those expertise to one table in one person, it wasn't easy, but it was also not impossible. I think what helped me bring out the story exactly as I had in mind was the fact that I knew what I wanted to see on the camera as well as what it needed to sound like. And I think the easiest one of all of this was the actor part. And to act was easy, but having in the back of your mind the question, is the camera guy doing what he's supposed to do? And is the sound guy doing what he's supposed to do? And then I still had to edit it myself as well. So I think the best and the most suitable word to use for this was overdrive. I managed to pull through because I also had a brilliant team working with me. I think all the stress was for nothing, because every time after every take after take, if the crew would give me the stuff to look at it, it's like, this is what I had in mind. And mind you, they did not know what the story was about. We shot from scene to scene, Whenever we prepare for a scene, I give them the script for that scene and not what's going to happen after that. But they managed to digitally put this together exactly like I had it in mind.
Whoa, Ron, what is that?
Welcome to MD Health Inspector. Please give me a moment to analyze your body function and status.
What was your aim for the movie?
My aim was to show people that it is possible to cope through anything that is unknown, because the human mind is programmed to adjust to a space within ourselves, to be fearful whenever we don't know anything. So this story is really something that motivates and encourages our thinking in a way that it doesn't necessarily mean if it's unknown, it should be bad.
How long did it take you guys to shoot the movie?
Initially, 3 days, which was a short film. So everyone asked, hey, so how about the full feature film? And I thought, why not? It was lockdown, we had nothing to do. So what was intended to be 3 days ended up being 5 months at the end of the day. So we had a lot of delays, obviously, and also a lot of unforeseen circumstances, So I think 5 months would have been 3 months if it wasn't for all those factors.
Without giving anything away, what was your favorite line in the movie?
My favorite line in the movie, I think it was the one where Bali asked me to tell him a bedtime story, and I told him, "You want to hear a story, kid? A bedtime story. Once upon a time, the world was ending. The end. Get some rest."
Can we expect a part 2?
I believe somewhere in 2021, we might expect something.
The attacks became more frequent. First, it was one per day.
The latest global pandemic outbreak made news headlines. Stay tuned for latest updates.
We don't know where the attacks came from.
I'm the only one that survived.
Military extracted
Still
as many
waiting for
people as
answers.
possible.
The governments are still investigating.